Some major developments tonight in the Catie Miller murder case. Police say they've discovered human remains.
That follows the arrest of 2 more people and the search of several properties. The CBC's Elizabeth CHIU is on our top story tonight. Elizabeth.
Tom, it's unusual to have 4 potential crime scenes and so far flung. Now, for the last couple of days, police have been saying that they are confident they will find Catie Miller's remains, and today they may have done just that. In this Lawrencetown subdivision, police officers combed the property, even raking a compost mulch, then removing bag after bag of potential evidence, some taken from the home, and then they hollowed this large bag from a garden shed. A source tells CBC they're here because of the Catie Miller murder investigation.
A little different to see something like this in a house you've been in before.
Years ago, Jake McNaughton's relatives owned this home.
No, that's usually not a good sign when they have a house taped off and forensic vans are here. Usually the sign is something bad.
Something bad, something horrific. The 29-year-old Dartmouth mother of 1 murdered, police allege, by this man, Jason Johnson, charged also with interfering with her remains. The search for her far and wide across HRM. This is one of 2 scenes being held in Lawrencetown. In total, police are guarding 4 properties as they search for evidence. The searches on the heels of the arrest of 2 30-year-olds this morning. A woman at a home in Lawrencetown, police won't say if it's this home, and a man at a home in Port Dufferin, east of Sheet Harbor, a property there also being probed. From a private road near a very public place, Lawrencetown Beach, to scouring an area in Goffs, not far from the airport. Police efforts focusing on 4 properties in their search for Miller's remains. Her brother, an Ontario police officer, grateful.
But it's clear, I think, to everyone how great a job they've done, and I just want to say thank you to them too, because it means a lot, especially coming from another police officer to police officer.
Now, police say the 2 people who were arrested this morning will likely be charged. Police are not saying what those charges will be, and investigators have until 7:30 in the morning to lay those charges. Tom.
All right, thanks, Elizabeth. Elizabeth CHIU is in our newsroom.
Catie Miller's father and brother spoke publicly for the first time today since learning she's been murdered. Yvonne Colbert is live at police headquarters tonight. Yvonne.
Amy, it's hard to imagine what this family is going through, but they say the support they've received has restored their faith in humanity during this dark time. John Miller put on a brave face today until he started speaking about the impact on other members of his family. John Miller is still trying to come to terms with his new reality. His only daughter has been murdered. Today, supported by his son, his only remaining child, the pain of his loss was sometimes too much to bear.
She has been deprived of all she hoped for, and had every right to expect.
Miller described his 29-year-old daughter as intelligent, witty, and humorous. He said it was heartbreaking that she should die after she seemed to have found what she wanted to do in life. His wife, Terry, absent today, trying to deal with the worst situation a parent can face.
This is very, very difficult for her. She's an only child. Her father died when she was young. Her mother died last year. And now this.
Miller said his daughter was a devoted mother to her almost 4-year-old son, saying she loved the little boy more than anything in the world. He said they received counseling on how to tell him his mother was gone forever. Then his dad took him for a walk and tried to explain.
Flowers die, leaves come off the trees, and it happens to people too. And it's happened to our family. And it's happened to Catie. But she still loves him. We are still there, and we still love him.
Miller says after the walk, the little boy came home and went to play with his toys, picking one that was a gift from his mother and holding it tightly for some time. A memorial service for Catie Miller will be held in Bedford on Saturday, but this is far from the end of the family's suffering. John Miller says talk of closure is ridiculous because for them, this is for the rest of their lives. Amy?
All right, thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne Colbert reporting in Halifax tonight.